Hi, so today is about all of the product that's gonna leave my collection. I don't mean like throw all of them away. Most of them are still like freshly new, or at least it's not considered as very old, so I will make sure find a new home for them. It's just leaving my own collection. So some of these are just products that don't work on me, and some of these are because they are from a brand that not inspiring me anymore. So actually I want to talk about that brand the first, because that's the largest portion of today's declutter. I am decluttering 20 products that I have from the brand Hourglass. So this is a brand that I was really loving. As you can tell that I have like 20 of them. These are definitely not all of them, but like I said, I have 20. I really loved their quality. I love how they launch product, which they don't like launch very frequently that you feel like you can't keep up. I feel like they give you a decent amount on every product to let you to enjoy. But there is a problem with them for the longest time. If you are a person that you once liked or paid attention on this brand, you will know there's no inclusion about this brand. Let's say, for example, this product, their sheer color trio. People love this product for years, and people are literally begging them to basically pull out more like color options for deeper skin tone or different skin undertones, but they just don't. It's like they're not the indie, like very small indie brand that they don't have enough budget to do more shades. Let's say their foundation they have a lot of shades, and also their concealers, so they have the budget to make shades, but they just don't listen to you. They just refuse to make more options of their face palettes, which is the product that people love the most. And just at that stage, I already feel a little bit that this brand is not really caring about their customer, but I wasn't really sure. But there's another thing. Several months ago that they released eyeshadow line, which is like a single eyeshadows. Maybe I'll search that right now. And it's like a system that basically you're gonna choose your eyeshadow, and you also buy an empty palette separately, so that you can put your single pan eyeshadow into there. The problem for this is it's so expensive. I never seen an eyeshadow that is that expensive. So these are, like I said, single eyeshadows that you choose to put in a like empty palette. The problem is the price and what you get. These single eyeshadows is $22 each, and that is not even the whole product. You are only getting the little refill, so it's not even like a whole eyeshadow. It's just the pan that you are getting is $22. There's nothing revolutionary about those eyeshadows at all. Like I know like Hourglass is always the very expensive brand, but from my knowledge, they are never that brand that will cost you $22 for a refill. It's not like an indie brand that they do very special dual chrome, like very beautiful glitter kind of special eyeshadows. Those are like very, very plain, like the eyeshadows you can see everywhere. The audacity of them launching a eyeshadow refill pan for $22 is kind of shocking for me. And the palette, the empty palette from them is a single pan empty palette is $11. It's like, what? Even $11 I can buy a full palette from Colourpop. And I watched a lot of reviews on the internet, and I feel like somebody say that these are just okay eyeshadows. They don't complain about it. They just say it's like, it's good, it's nice. But I heard somebody say that the magnet of the pan is actually very weak, that your eyeshadow, or like her eyeshadow, just keeps falling out of that empty pan. It's this launch for me stopped me from purchasing anything else from them. I think they actually launched a cream blush stick after the horrendous eyeshadow launch. If it was before all of these happened, I would totally buy at least one of the blushes because I trust their formulas. So, but since all of these happened, I have absolutely no willing to purchase anything else from them. And actually, I don't even feel like I want to reach for anything of their products that I own. So yeah, that's why I'm decluttering all of them. Like, that's like about 20 minutes of me going on a rant on this one brand, which literally there's like no big deal. These are just makeup. The rest of the declutter stuff are like normal declutters. So yeah, the first is the beige water fresh tint. I feel like the shades of this line is a little bit weird. It's in a different system as their normal foundations. So I think I just choose a round shade for me. On top of that, it's kind of like uneven on me in a way. So I think that's probably just because this shade is too dark for me. So I was going to just use this as a bronzer, but then I feel like because of this formula is very watery, it's mostly water in here. I feel like it breaks the foundation underneath because of that very watery consistency. And if I would put these under my foundation, the foundation will just cover all the color up. So for me, there's no point of keeping this foundation in my collection. So that's why I'm declaring it. Again, we'll find a new home for it. It's not, I don't think it's the fault of this product. It's just my fault not choosing a right shade for me. Okay, the next is this foundation. It's from SUQQU. It's actually very rare that I actually have something that I don't like from SUQQU. This is their Nude Wear Liquid Foundation. This is such a picky foundation of my skin condition. If there is one little area that is dry, it will like look heavy on it. I feel like 80% of the time this make my skin look super heavy. But if my skin is in its perfect condition, this could work mediocre. And also, they are going to release a newly reformulated version of this. And I have tried that as well. That is 100 times better than this. And this too is from Shiseido. It's their Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation and their Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. I think these two are the foundations everybody loves. I can't even go through one video that people mention this that they don't like it. Literally everybody loves it except me. I think I have done a review on both of these, and I even done a video of like giving the product that I don't like another chance on both of these, and they just never worked. I don't know, they just settle into my pores and just stuck in there, and it looks like there's white dots all over my face, and yeah, this look is looking very rough, looking very heavy, and the self-refreshing quality about this foundation is just never appeared on my skin. And next are all primers. I'm not gonna show all of them because there's no point. Like half of the primers I am decluttering because I just don't use them. I don't use them so that there's no point of me holding them. And also I feel like most of the time primers do nothing for my skin. Like my foundation was the same. I feel like I have tried actually a lot of primers, definitely over 20, but only a handful of them actually made a difference on my skin. And even they did, it's like a very minor difference. It's like if I did my skincare differently, or if I change up my foundation, the foundations and the skincare will do the same for me. So there's just no point of holding all of these primers in my collection. I think I declutter about half. So yeah, it's not like they are bad or anything, and that's also why I'm not showing all of them to you. The last category would be a little bit shocking, is all of my SUQQU pure color blush collection. I have this many. So the reason why I'm decluttering them is not because they are not good. Actually, they are very good. The reason is, like, there's a thing for me. If a line product is reformulated and I like the new formula better, I normally just declutter the the previous formula. Because for me, it's like if I have the new working better formula, I just don't reach for the old formula. So if these products are just sitting into my collection and getting old, maybe I would just, you know, find them a new home, let other people enjoy them. So if you don't know, SUQQU has released their new blush line, their melting powder blush, in January, so not long ago. And I even have a review video on my channel. Those formula are so beautiful. It's really like the name, melting powder blush. They really melt into your skin. So for that, I feel like these are not melting. These are not melting as well as those. I probably just would reach those rather than these previous formulas. So the next will be two NARS palette. It's not like they're not good or anything. It's just everything about them is very good, but I just never reach for them. So yeah, that is my declutter video. I don't think that there's that many of people watching this video, but I hope there isn't a Hourglass lover that is watching this video and get offended. So yeah, that's the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.